In the United States, the state legislature is the legislative branch in each of the 50 United States. Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Now more about the state legislature of the United States of America. Before moving ahead, like, share, subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon. A legislature generally performs state duties for a state in the same way that the United States Congress performs national duties at the national level. Generally, the same system of checks and balance that exists at the federal level also exists between the state legislature, the state executive officer, that is governor, and the state judiciary. In 27 states, the legislature is called the legislature or the state legislature, while in 19 states, the legislature is called the General Assembly. In Massachusetts and New Hampshire, the legislature is called the General Court, while North Dakota and Oregon designate the legislature the Legislative Assembly. The responsibilities of state legislature vary from state to state depending on state constitution. The primary function of any legislature is to create laws. State legislature also approve budget for state government. They may establish government agencies, set their policies and approve their budget. For instance, a state legislature could establish an agency to manage environmental conservation efforts within that state. In some states, state legislature elect other officials. State legislature often have power to regulate businesses operating within their jurisdiction. They also regulate courts within their jurisdiction. This includes determining types of cases that can be heard, setting court fees, and regulating attorney conduct. Under the term of Article 5 of the United States Constitution, state lawmakers retain the power to ratify constitutional amendment which has been proposed by both houses of Congress, and they also retain the ability to call for a nation convention to propose amendment to the United States Constitution. After the convention has concluded its business, 75% of the state will ratify what the convention has proposed. Under Article 2, the state legislature choose to manner of appointing the state presidential elector. Formerly, some state legislature appointed the United States senator from their respective state until the ratification of the 17th Amendment in 1913 requires the direct election of senator by the state voters. Sometimes what the legislature wishes to accomplish cannot be done simply by the passage of a bill, but rather require amending the state constitution. Each state has specified step intended to make it difficult to alter the constitution without the sufficient support of either the legislature or people or both. The first bicameral American legislature was formed in 1619 as a Virginia House of Burgesses. The early colonial assemblies were not rooted in English model of parliament. The early colonial assemblies also varies among each other in terms of structure and organization. The legislature of the initial 13 colonies usually consisted of an elected low house and an appointed upper house, the latter of which also functioned as an advisory council to the colonial governor. After the American Revolution and the establishment of the United States, most states wrote new constitution which had direct election for both chambers of the legislature. This model helped influence the United States Constitution and was then adopted by a new state which later joined the Union.